There's two main methods. We'll be talking about two methods how we can configure DVWA. The one method which I've shown you in the class. If you find that method hard, so all you have to do is follow my instructions. So I'm gonna show both of the methods. This video specifically for the easiest method to do that. In order to do that, most importantly, before you start, you can actually run this command: sudo service MySQL stop. So make sure MySQL, the local MySQL should be stopped. And then you need to stop your Apache 2 server as well. So for example, if your local Apache 2 server is running, the new method to configure DVWA can give you a problem. So stop this as well. So once both of these services stop, then I'm gonna show you the next method by using examp. Like this method, we're going to use examp method to install the DVWA. Very excellent tool. We're going to use this tool for next coming task as well. So that's going to be very excellent tool, easy to configure by using examp. So let me just go to my Windows machine to install that examp thing. All right, so then the next step is you need to download DVWA from GitHub. So make sure you download it from GitHub. That's the link. How you can download it. You can download on your desktop. That would be easy to handle. So make a git clone. After you make a git clone, then open your browser and just type examp. Examp Apache Friends. Just open it up. Just Google it. So the first link, which is Apache Friends, just go to that. Open up that link, download examp. Once you click that particular link, it's going to redirect to this website. Look for examp for Linux. We're going to download the latest stable version. Just click on that. Make sure you're downloading for Linux. It does support for Windows and other as well. So you can run examp server on Windows and other operating system. It will automatically get download. If it doesn't get download, you can always click that green button, the green icon to get it download. So once the download gets complete, it will be inside your download folder. And so download is complete in my case. So you need to go back, open up file system, then you can go to downloads. This is what you're going to see. Now we need to change the permission for it in order to execute it, in order to run it. So because right now it is not executable. So we can do the smart thing, or we can right click on it, go to properties, and then we will go to permissions and make sure this button is checked in, which is allow it to execute it. And of course, if you want to allow everybody to read write, so that's the same thing like smart thing. So just make this change and then close it. So once you do that, it would be executable. Like you will double click it and this file can be executed. So close it and double click this. Once you double click it, this file, and for example, if this gives you error, so you need to go in the root. So right click and open as root, like open this folder as a root. So once you do that, then we have the root privileges, enter your password, and then double click this file. Once you double click this particular file, now again the run file, it's gonna open up and run. So once it will start running, all you have to do is click that forward button. So once you hit that forward button, it's gonna start extracting the file. So click the forward button. Once you click the forward button, it's gonna start extracting. It's gonna take few seconds, few minutes to extract it. So in my case, I'm just slightly cutting up the video. So once it will start extracting and it get to the 100%, then again, it's gonna give you the option finish. So basically there's no rocket science. You just have to follow the installation basic process. So you just have to sit tight to get to 100%. All right, so once it will get 100%, just finish it up and you will see the manager is gonna pop up, and this forward button right now it is grayed out. It's gonna be like gone and you'll see a finish button instead. So it is almost 100%. It's 100% in my case, but still it is loading few things. So once it is done, Right, so it is done. So just finish it up. Once you click the finish button, it will automatically show you how you can manage servers and other machines accordingly. So let's see. All right, so now it's going to show you this mess. And now if you see, this is the manager of exam where you can run 3 different servers. So click manage servers in the middle. By default, it will start running your Apache server. So you can run all your servers, FTP server, and other servers as well. So all you need to do is just click on it and start it on the right side. So we're going to use MySQL server as well. This is other than our local MySQL and the database. So right now I'm just stopping all these servers so I can configure it, and then I will run back. So I need to configure my PHP files as well. So the next step is we need to make configuration settings. So I will close it and I will get to my the exam settings. So just double click your file system. Once you double click the file system, so then go to etc folder. So just look for the etc directory, OPT directory, optional directory. So if the LAMP has been installed, you will see this folder LAMP. So look for LAMP directory. Double click this directory. And again, if exam is not installed, you will not see this directory. Now, once you got it, now look for directory HD docs. HD docs directory. Open it up. And now what we need to do is we need to drag this DVWA directory, the folder which is on our desktop. We need to drag it here, right? So you can try and drag it here. If it does not let you do that, you know the reason. So we need to open this folder as a root. So right click, open this folder as root. Once you open this folder as a root, you need to put your password. Once you open this folder as a root, it will allow you to do all the admin privileges, and then you can drag this folder down there. Once this folder is dragged, double click this folder. We need to do a small configuration change, attach it with our local MySQL server as well. So all we have to do is we need to open up this DVWA folder, and then we need to make a small configuration changes. By default, right now I'm assuming that you just have downloaded it. If you have the previous configuration folder, that's fine, but I have downloaded a fresh one for everybody who is like just using this method from scratch. So double click this DVWA folder, go for config folder, double click the config directory. And now you will see this file. We need to rename this file and remove distribution, and it should be just .php file. So we're going to rename it and remove this .dist, right? It's just a PHP file. And then we need to save this, rename it. Now double click this file again so we can make a small configuration change here according to our DVWA. So double click this file, or you can open it with Nano. Scroll down and just make a small change. This database, if whatever it is, so make it root, ROOT. That is going to be database username. For password, I have removed it, so you just have to remove it. There should be nothing inside it. So configuration is set now. Make sure you have done this. Root is the username. For password, there is nothing. So I have removed the password. All right. You can also create DVWA1. For example, if DVWA is, you have already created that. So you can change the name. So it doesn't matter. All right. So once you got it done, close this. All right, then you need to open your exam interface. If you minimize it, just start off the servers. For example, if you have closed it, then there's a way how you can run it. So for example, if you have accidentally closed it, you can go to your file system. So for example, I'll close it. So go to file system and then go to OPT directory. You should see your LAMP directory. Double click LAMP. Then scroll down and look for the exam manager. And right now you should see this cross, it means we cannot execute it. Like that's the file how you can get that interface again. So we need to right click anywhere and we need to open this up as root. Open this folder, like the whole folder as a root. And now if you double click that particular file, the exam manager one, if you double click it, it will actually show you that interface. And then go to manage servers. We need to turn on over two servers. One is MySQL and second is the Apache. So we need to turn on MySQL database. We'll start it and we will also start over Apache server. So once you start both of these servers, when they will turn green, it means they are running. And once they will turn green, you need to open your browser. So open the browser, type your local address 127.0.0.1 / uppercase DVWA. That's the name of our folder. So once you open it up, it's going to show you this, create a database. We need to hit create, scroll down, hit login. By default, the username is admin and password is password. So once you enter the username and the password, you will all in. All right, this is the configuration of DVWA, another method that other than the one which we used in the class. So I'm going to actually put another video for the second method. Those who have done it using the second method, they can use that one as well. All right. So thank you very much. If there would be any question, you can please bring it up in the class or just email me. We can work on that.